Hiya, this is Errol here from the 9 Star Key, and this is your general reading for January 2016. Well, 9 Fire, we're into a new year, a new month, new beginnings for you, and this year is a year for you where it's all action stations. We are talking here for you new beginnings, starting new things, families, relationship, work, whatever. We're talking about new things being birthed, given life here. And for you, 9 Fire, this month is about making sure what you started last year, for the last 2 years or so, the planning, the going through things, making sure things are happening. This is the year where you make it happen. This is the year where you come into action, you come into your own, and you act with clarity here now. Now, I would say for you, 9 Fire, it's important not just because you've got the fire, you've got the energy, you've got the drive to make things happen, but also you need to sometimes just take it a little bit back and be a little bit patient every now and again in what you're wanting to do. And in this month, this is what you have here. You have the passion, the drive, birthing new things, but also understanding the dreams, that you have been wanting to do. Have you started some of them last year, and some things didn't quite work out? There's sort of back and forth with things, and you might have felt a little bit discouraged by things not moving to the way you would want necessarily, but still achieving a marked part of some progress in what you're doing. But now this is the year where it all comes together, and you are going forward now for the next 2 to 3 years. So 9 Fire, I would say for you, for this month, you need to be making sure that the dreams that you have been wanting to do, this is time to do it. This is the time to activate those dreams. This is the time for you to, if there's partnerships that you've made and some alliances you have made, this is a time for you to put those into action and make it happen, because it's all there now for you. And you need to be giving yourself 100% and being inspired by those dreams. This is a strong emphasis here, in your area of being in inspiration, to yourself. Those dreams, the key, I think one of the key areas for you is those dreams, those plans, the strategies that you have put into place is now allowing them to just go, and you are just going with the flow with things, allowing that energy to lead you through whatever you have to done into greater and better things. You've been moving up, moving forward now, and because the last couple of years has been a bit of a tough one for you, I would say, 9 Fire. Even though you said before, you've had some successes, you've seen things, but I think this year should be a much better year for you. Even though you're going to have to sometimes just hold back with things, because your enthusiasm may override some things, or it may be just too much for some people. But if you can measure it in the way that you are executing your dreams, and I think people are able to see what you're doing, and they can be able to move alongside of you and encourage you, and help you walk you through things in a timely manner, because some things you'll be able to do by yourself, and some things you'll be partnering up with people. So it's important for you just to understand that. And again, I will say here that one of the areas that you just need to be aware of and just be careful of, is making sure, just checking your finances, checking the time that you are doing things. If you're starting anything new, making sure that you're starting it from the point of view of the foundation. Look at the foundation, what you're doing in right, making sure your motivation for doing it is the right motivation. Because you don't want to be starting something just for the sake of it, or because you can just do it. Right? You want to be doing it because it is the right thing for you. It's in line with your dreams. It's in line with what's really on your heart. And one of the key things for you, 9 Fire, it's not so much the intellect, right? It's what's in your heart. You are a star that moves in some ways by your heart. Your instinct, your spiritual area that you tap into you need to be able to trust that a little bit more and more, so that you are able to just connect with yourself at a much deeper level and have that transparency. One of those things about you, Nine Fire, is that transparency, because wherever area you go into, you reveal things, you bring light to something. So again, it's important for you to have that transparency in what you are doing. So, and don't, trying to take shortcuts or whatever, but just go through the process, because if you're following your own plan, you don't need to take shortcuts, because you understand what you are doing. You're following your own plan, and if you're making your plans, you have done all the necessary work to be involved. So, Nine Fire, I think you have an excellent opportunity here. And also in the area of romance, again, I think there is good opportunity for romance this month. There could be somebody that's caught your eye recently, and it could be something that could be developed over the next couple of weeks or months. But there's maybe somebody there that has maybe inspired you to be doing things in a different way, or inspiring you to be a much better person in your life. So Nine Fire, I would say, just be on the lookout for that. Somebody may cross your path, or somebody may have already crossed your path, Nine Fire. So don't rule out any possibilities here of what could be happening there. And again, networking, meeting with people, be prepared there could be some changes there in the area of that. Again, how you be networking, again, I think it's going to be in a sense of how you structuring your dreams and your vision. I think that's going to be one of the key things here, and how you communicate that vision to people is going to be important. But also being sensitive in how you communicate it, I think it's going to be important, because the enthusiasm is going to be there, but also you've got to have the communications and the ability to translate that in a way that people can understand you. So, Nine Fire, I hope this has been a help to you, and if it has, please press like, please leave a comment, and we look forward to hearing from you. And if you'd like a more in-depth reading, then please use the links down below, and we will see you next month. Until then, take care.